out for our pre-match press conference with Zaheer Khan, Director of Cricket Operations.
Hi Zach. I just want to ask you, what are the expectations from the season going forward from this point on for Mumbai Indians?
Well, from this point on, obviously the season has not been an easy one for us. To have in this kind of a situation is never easy. So for us, going forward, the focus is going to be very simple. Take each game as it comes, and the important thing is you go out there and put your best to win the game of cricket. So that's something which we are looking at right now in achieving. When you keep things simple, you have to go out there and play a game of cricket, and when you are going out there to play a game of cricket, the only thing which is going to be in your mind is how you can win that game. So we're going to look at the season with that.
Can I just ask another one, Nitin?
Yes, please go ahead.
You spoke about the season not going as expected, of course. But would you also say that despite how the season has gone, there are building blocks in place for future success? Because you have a couple of really talented youngsters, you might have more players available from next season, and there's already a strong enough core.
Definitely, there is no doubt about that. When you ask about the squad, you ask about how they are looking in terms of preparation, in terms of what their capabilities are. I have full faith in the squad. So that's how I look at it. It's a team. We are going to back each other through and through. Like you rightly said, there are definitely building blocks. I would say this squad is definitely capable of stacking up wins together, and that's what I'm going to see in the remainder of the season, and that's what we will be looking to achieve. Having said that, you don't want to look too far ahead. You just want to look at every game, one game at a time. So that's something which the conversations are going around in that fashion.
Next question, Shubham.
Hi Zach. My question is that did Mumbai Indians make a mistake by splashing heavy cash over Jofra Archer despite knowing that he won't be available for the season?
You'll have to repeat that question.
Just repeat the question again, please.
My question was, did Mumbai Indians make a mistake splashing heavy cash over Jofra Archer despite knowing that he won't be available for the whole season?
well, I think this is just a reaction to the season, isn't it? It's like if we were in different position, you would be saying that how smart we are in terms of looking at stacking up and planning. So that's the way things go. I think whatever decisions we've taken with the short term and the long term vision in mind. And right now we just have to focus on this season. Who is there available, who is not available is something which we are not looking at. It's about keeping the spirits high. It's about going out there and winning games of cricket. That's something which we will be looking at. So I won't look at kind of doing over analysis around how we have gone about leading up to the season. The analysis and the getting back to the drawing board is always happening. It's happening after every game, But the fact of the matter is, we've not been able to close the situations. There have been games which were very close, particularly the last game, if I have to speak about. That's the spirit of MI. That's the way they fight. The result has not gone our way, but in terms of how we've gone about improving, it's been good. So that there are positives, but when you're just looking at the outcome has not been there to showcase. So that has been the challenge of the season.
Anything, can I ask one more question, please?
Sure.
Sorry?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, Zach, do you team management is concerned about Rohit Sharma's form?
Well, you're talking about Rohit Sharma, right? So,
Yeah.
so I think that concern is definitely not there. When you're captaining a side, and you have close moments of the game which the team has not been able to close. That definitely adds pressure on any captain. And you've seen in the past as well. So I wouldn't look too much into it. As a cricketer and the quality of the player that he is. You're just one game away from that big innings. When as a team you're not able to win games of cricket, the pressure obviously is the highest on the captain, I would say. So that does burden me. But I think when I'm looking at preparation, and I'm not just talking about Rohit as an individual. You win together as a team, you lose together as a team. So that's something which MI believes in. That's something which, as a squad, we look at things. So I would say it's a responsibility of each and every individual to go out there and give their best, and it's a responsibility of the support staff to make sure that they are in the right space.
Thank you.
Niharika, next question, please.
Thanks. Good afternoon, Zaheer. My question for you is that in one of your answers you had spoken about the building blocks for MI, and we had seen some situations in the last game where Daniel Sands took 4 wickets. Riley Meredith was impressive. So how impressed you have been with the fact that Sands was able to come back after going a little expensive, and Riley Meredith also contributed in the game against Chennai?
See, that's how the game goes, right? Not every day is going to be your day, but you go out there and give your best. The same individuals have been going for runs, and the same individuals will come out there and give the best performance for you. So that is something the game of cricket teaches you. The team sport dynamic is like that. So you have to have that faith in each and every individual. And when I'm looking at this squad, I have faith in each and every individual's ability to go out there and win games of cricket. So like I've been saying that it's not happened for us so far in the season, and this kind of a season you don't often see. So you learn with every match, and you learn with every season. So this season that way has definitely been a learning for us in terms of seeing that what we can do when we are in a situation like this, or you often speak about the losing momentum and the winning momentum, but at times things get really tough, and that's something which we have seen for ourselves in this season, and that's something which we have to accept. That doesn't mean that I'm going to start doubting an individual. I'm going to back them through and through, and you will see that in the season as well. Like I said earlier, it's about taking one game at a time and putting it out there. The team which is going to be ready to fight to the last ball, and that's something which you saw in the last game.
And one more question I have for you. In Mumbai's last match against Chennai, Jaydev Anandkar had something to defend, but then he ran into the experience of MS Dhoni. So what are the discussions do you have with players like Unadkar, who had 16 to defend but couldn't do so against Dhoni, just like Sands had a situation against Pat Cummins and KKR? So how do you motivate the bowlers in getting the best out of them ahead of the next matches?
Well, for bowlers, the key is to stay in present. Have that clarity of thought when you are in any situation of the game. So that's something which is very important for bowlers. I think as far as Unadkar is concerned, he's been doing very well. Not only with the ball, with the bat also he's been contributing. So that's the conversation I've had with him. It's just about fine tuning those little things. Last over, bowling to MS Dhoni, it's never going to be easy. So that's something which we did speak about. But that shouldn't take out the good work which he has been doing so far for us in the season. So he has been stacking up those overs very well. He's been executing his plans very well. Like I said, in the previous game, he could execute the last few deliveries, which can happen. You know, so that was the conversation, and like I said, it's about having that clarity of thought, having the backing to your instinct kind of attitude, and that's something which you will see. He's definitely been an important player for us this season, and I'm sure in the coming games he's going to take the learnings forward.
Anjani, go ahead with your question.
Yes, sure. Isaac, कैसे हैं आप?
Good.
जैक, ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि इस सीजन कुछ क्लोज एनकाउंटर्स भी देखने मिले हैं, तो क्या मुंबई इंडियंस इस बार जो टफ सिचुएशन है वहां पर पैनिक करती दिखाई दी है, और कुछ प्रॉमिसिंग यंगस्टर दिखाई दिए हैं इस सीजन, तिलक वर्मा, ब्रेविस, तो क्या आने वाले मैचेस में अर्जुन तेंदुलकर, संजय यादव, अरशद खान जैसे प्लेयर्स भी दिखाई देंगे खेलते हुए?
नहीं, देखिए, जैसे कि मैंने पहले भी कहा, हम जहाँ पे सीज़न में है वहाँ से हम किस नज़रिए से सीज़न को देख रहे हैं, ये कॉन्वर्सेशन ज़रूर हमारे ग्रुप में हो रही है, और हम यही चाहते हैं कि जो भी मैच हम खेलें जीतने के लिए खेलें, और उसी नज़रिए से हम सीज़न को देख रहे हैं। तो उसके लिए जो भी हमें लगता है कि एक अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन है जो हमें मैच जिता पाएगा, उस तरीके से हम आगे बढ़ेंगे।
Anjani, any follow-up questions?
Yeah, sure. किस तरह से अभी आगे का किस तरह से प्लान कर रहे हैं, जो बाकी के बचे मैचेस हैं, क्या वहां से टीम किस तरह से मोटिवेट कर रही है आगे अपने आप को?
जैसा मैंने पहले भी कहा कि हर मैच को एक मैच के हिसाब से देखा जाएगा। तो आप जब क्रिकेट खेलते हो और मैच खेलने जाते हो, तो आपकी कोशिश यही होती है कि आप प्लानिंग करें उसकी, और मैच जीतने के लिए क्या क्या चीज़ें आप कर सकते हो उस पर ज़्यादा तवज्जो दें। तो कोशिश हमारी यही है कि सीज़न को एक मैच के तरीके से देखें, और जो जीत हमें अब तक नहीं मिल पाई, और जैसे आपने पहले भी कहा कि वो जो क्लोज मोमेंट्स थे हम उन्हें जीतने में कामयाब नहीं हो पाए, तो हम उसको कैसे चेंज कर सकते हैं, यही कोशिश होगी, और हर मैच जीतने की कोशिश ज़रूर की जाएगी।
Okay, thank you. That's all the questions that we have for today. Thank you for taking the time out. Thank you, Zaheer, for the time.